let's talk about the Dim Mak technique. So, or what some people call the death touch technique, which consists of a martial artist hitting certain portions on um, an individual's body, and then they dying because the technique was so powerful. It's kind of like a magical technique. Okay, yeah, and you see like a lot of people doing like the key master kind of thing, where they'll manipulate other people, or something along those lines. Well, I have a slightly different take on it, because a lot of people think that it's fake. Um, I think that what the DimMak technique was this basically. Um, Old school masters, they were not only martial arts practitioners, but they were also healers. They were Oriental medicine practitioners. They were acupuncturists. They were like rolfers, um, massage people, and the such. And so what they knew is they knew how the body worked. They also knew the physical ailments of people, right? They knew that, oh, look at the guy's puffy eyes. He must have bad kidneys. Oh, he's overweight and he's walking a certain way. Oh, that guy must have probably heart problems. Or maybe the guy, he has like a palsy. Like part of his face is kind of like off, or like maybe one of his eyes is drooping, and they'll be like, oh, that guy has Bell's palsy or something, right? So he's had a stroke, or he's susceptible to strokes. So that's what I believe happened. I believe that um, old school masters, because they knew and they could tell the elements of the individual that they were fighting, they could then hit certain portions to aggravate that particular weakness or wound further, right? A clear cut example would be something like an individual has a broken arm. What do? You hit the guy's arm. It's going to be painful, right? And that's his weak spot. So basically, in a nutshell, that's kind of like what the DimMak technique was. It's assessing whether or not the individual has an existing problem, and then exploiting it. Now, if you think that you'll be able to like dam up the individual river of like a very healthy individual, I doubt that that can happen. You know, in general, we know nowadays that we have like acupressure and massage and different type of healing methods that will allow people to heal themselves, right? So like when people have a headache, they heal themselves by massaging their own head, right? They have sinus issues, right? They like click on certain pressure points, right? They have like other sinus issues. They push up here, right? That kind of stuff. So basically, what happens is if you try to attack somebody that is healthy, what will probably happen is, yeah, you might um, add extra pressure in certain areas. You might make them feel a little bit woozy, and it might mess up their system for a little bit. But what will happen is that if they listen to their body, they will just massage the area, or go to a massage, or go to the doctor, and the doctor will heal it for them. So in this day and age, the chance of the DimMak working against somebody um, that's healthy is I don't think it's gonna work. And back in the olden days, the reason why it worked well is because these guys were experts at the body, so they could see that the guy was gonna die of a stroke. They just helped him along, and that's my take on the DimMak technique. So even though you're looking at the George Dillmans and all these other guys, and people are calling it fraud and stuff like that, you need to like look at it from a practical standpoint and think maybe it can work. The guy has like bad cataracts. You punch him in the eye a couple of times, you make him blind.